the power of imagining and being mindful of what we're actually accomplishing. Now, I want to say a few words about the fact that planning's not cut out for everybody, and some people don't like to make task lists, and I understand and appreciate that. I think there are people who use intuition and gut instinct to navigate to the end of their life successfully, and they're pleased with the results. More power to them. There are also a great many people that don't have a practice or experience with thinking in terms of planning, and so they allow time to unfold, but then their life gets away from them. And so only you can know whether you're one who just instinctively is on track and will be pleased with the outcome, or whether you'd be benefited in making your life what you want it to be by adding the use of some of these planning tools. I haven't yet mentioned the importance of priorities, because most of us don't have enough time to do everything we'd like to do. And so we have to ask ourselves, for each of our values, for each of our projects, for each of the tasks that we have on our list today, what's a priority A, meaning something that simply has to be done right now? What's a priority B, meaning, well, it's going to have to get done, but doesn't have to be done today? And what's a priority C, meaning, frankly, life will go on if this never happens? I don't know about you, but for me, the C's, once it's made it to the C category, that's pretty much the end of it, unless I have some spare time on a plane or something where I'm held captive and can actually turn my attention to a C. But I spend all my time working on the A's and being careful to distinguish what's an A and what's a B. So these methods that I've described, these exercises, vividly envisioning your optimal future as concretely as you can, what it'll look like, sound like, feel like, how you'll stand and walk, how you'll behave as you complete and fulfill your future across specific domains. The habit of planning backwards from the final outcome of your life across the values, the domains that you've clarified. Getting specific about where you need to be by which milestone. Having the habit of 10 minutes a day and incorporating priorities in that daily practice. These habits will change your life. The practice, the exercise of thinking in terms of where you've been, where you are now, and what you want in the future is very helpful for personal transformation that takes time. It helps remind us that we're on a road and we're partway to the completion of that road, as each of us are in our lifetime. So those are some tips. A final point I'll make is that many of these things you can do alone. There are also trained professionals like myself, experienced and trained and qualified in psychological techniques to help you achieve these goals, and some very exciting leading edge methods, my favorite of which is EMDR, which stands for eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, and there are some very special ways to use EMDR to assist in this process of vividly imagining the future, identifying whatever obstacles are in the way, clearing those obstacles so that that future can be more vividly imagined. For some people, those obstacles are simple distractions, and for some people they're bigger. Sometimes they're traumas that need to be cleared before we can step fully and freely into our vivid future that we create for ourselves. So consider EMDR with an appropriately trained practitioner among your choices. emdr.com and emdria.org will guide you to a practitioner in your area. Be sure to ask if they're familiar with the performance enhancement or strategic visioning protocol. So that's it. Happy visioning to you.